And hello there, everyone. Welcome back. Streaming a little more Graveyard Keeper. Things are going pretty good. We managed to get our hands on the next level of Graveyard Shenanigans stuff. Oh yeah. I do want to make more pies. Great pies, yes. Oh. If I had more berries, I could just make more cakes. I'm gonna go check to see what my supply of grapes are, actually, though. Though apparently I don't think I can have a zombie grape tender. Let's see, hops, gold hops. Alright, so I've got... apparently I'll need some more. Good grapes. There we are. So I have 24 good grapes. Oh, well, let's take 10? 10. 10 silver grapes. Which I think will make me 20 pie. There we are. Yeah, sadly I cannot make a bunch of those at once. Anyways, but yes, we can craft the ultimate headstones, which will need silver level statues. There we are. Oh. I will need a lot of faith to make these top level statues. A lot of faith. But you know what? It will be worth it. At least I think it will be. We'll put this away, I guess. I might need to invest in a new box. We don't need this guy anymore. Boop. Actually, no, I should hold on to that. Because I think I can sell this cheap-ass prayer. Yes. Much better. So we're trying to get more knowledge. That is definitely on the list. I need more faith, so I should swing by the church. There's always a chance somebody came around to pray and use the confessionals. My 300-point graveyard. Ah. There we are. So you got a faith. And story. Alright, well. A wooden church shrine. Actually, hold on a second. Technology. Candelabra. Stone church shrine. Aha! That's clearly what we'd prefer. Instead of wood. And enhanced confessionals. So let's hold off on that for the moment. But maybe I can make more... benches? No, looks like I'm all benched up on space. Alright. You know, making this place enhanced didn't actually add that much to it. Oh well. 'Tis what it is, I suppose. Otherwise, what are we doing? We are trying to make money, because I need... Yes, I need 10 gold to advance one part of the plot. Oh. I've definitely sold the crates. Oh, I think I missed my chance to see the doctor. Or, not the doctor, but the merchant. Maybe he's still there? Run! Though I have a terrible feeling he won't be. Which means we'd have to spend a week making more and more money. Terrible, I know. Just the blurst. Yeah, he is long gone. How sad. Oh, there's money at least. Ooh, $1.60. There you are, buddy. Okay, well... Right. Got the crates being sold. I need the papers. Anything, which... That's what I need the 10 gold for, to get the papers. So everything seems to mostly hinge on me getting enough cash. At the moment. That and more faith. Alright, well that's easy enough to manage. I suppose it'll give me some... And I can work to make up some burial stuff, I suppose, while I'm at it. I do have a lot of pumpkins, but I feel like I could use more pumpkins. I may want to invest in some more... Actually, let's go over here. Alright, more planks. I was just going to say, I think I might need to invest in... There we are. More fertilizer. As a backup. Let's drop off the spare wood. And let's look at that fertilizer option. No internet! Come on, internet! Let's see. Oh no! My fertilizer plan has hit a small snag. I may have to make fertilizer by hand. A terrifying prospect, to be sure. Alright, no. Is this guy? No. How did I make the... Oh, wait. There we are. Quality fertilizer. I need 2 of my flavor enhancers to make 10 of them. Okay, well, that seems reasonable. There we are. 2 flavor enhancers. There we are. Got quality fertilizer. Yes, my pies. There we go. Do I care about making you know, I have silver. Yeah, so you know what? Let's try and make let's use up my silver fertilizer. Oops. Oh! It should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah, let's carve some marble, I suppose. Which, of course, is worth just a little bit of knowledge. Not huge quantities, but, you know, a touch. No, that shouldn't go there. Let's take those out of that, and that out of that. That out of that. Yes, it's much better. So, as usual, I have given some thought to the prospect of a discussion topic. And I want to warn about a terrible danger. The danger of subverting too many expectations. What can I make here again? Gold jewelry. And bejeweling. Alright. So what I mean by too many character expectations can be subverted. So what I'm talking about there... First of all, can I make... What even does a water pump do? No, I didn't mean to make that. Oh. Huh? Oh. Neat. Nope. Neat. Got a water pump. So now I don't have to get a big thing of it, and then I can... Alright, okay. Okay. I've got the potter wheel. I've got a paper's press, a stone cutter 2. Yeah. Pretty sure that's a stone cutter 2. Yep. Workbench, got the saws. Okay. Oh yeah, I kept meaning to check on... What was it? Right, making a better autopsy table. This is new. You know what? I kind of like you. You're my only friend. You're my friend too, weird talking skull. Oh no. That's rather mean of you, buddy. He hopes I never go home. I think we'll dig us both out. So much nice. Sitting here together. Sounds good, but I need to get home. Yeah, sure. It's just an old skull's dream. It's a little malevolent. So I got the autopsy table. I got my resurrection table. So prop place 2, I think. Yeah, let's investigate that. 646. Let's see. I need some more steel parts. There we are. Let's make 6 steel parts. Apparently I need some more clay. Alright. Easily acquired. Yeah, so subverting expectations. There is a certain desire, an understandable desire at that, that players will try and learn about a setting, right? That, if you're playing, say, in the Forgotten Realms, your players may know about, big name characters and all that sort of stuff, right? They may know, oh, the Drow, can't trust them, they're murder psychopaths, and all that kind of stuff, right? Now, there's always, of course, the conflict between player knowledge and character knowledge. By that I mean, characters don't just naturally know everything that their player does, and vice versa. So because of that, it can be hard sometimes, though, to keep them separate. And you'll get those occasionally where a player will correct the GM and be like, no, that's not how that thing works. It's like this. As seen on page 47 of, Mace's Monthly. Whatever, right? First of all, if you're that kind of player, bad. Second of all, while you will have a GM may have the inclination. Now I need some nails. Well, a player may have the inclination, or the GM may have the inclination to. I guess I smash some iron. May have the inclination to, to change things so that your players get surprise when they think it's going to be one thing and it turns out to be another. You gotta be careful that you don't draw upon this well too often. Because what'll happen, right, is that it'll reach a point, if you do it too often, where your players go and they stop having the expectations you want them to have. They abandon all expectations, in fact. So first things first, let's get rid of the autopsy table. Ooh, this is definitely an enhanced version. There we are. I can do much better autopsies with that. It's got tools and stuff. So yeah, well, so let's say, for example, let's make up something quickly. What's oh yeah, so let's pretend, for example, right, they're about to take on some giants. Right, they're like, fire giants. We know all about how fire giants are. But they're like, haha, surprise! It turns out the fire giants aren't like what you thought at all. In fact, they're giant lazy slobs who don't do very much. Let it go. Alright. That's fine. But then, like, aha, now you're gonna go fight a beholder. And the beholder turns out, again, you subvert their expectations. It's something completely different from what they thought it would be. Right? And the third time, you're like, and now there's minotaurs. And you're like, oh, and they're like, oh, no, they don't live in mazes. They're very peaceful and friendly. Right? You've finally broken them. You've gone to the well of subverting expectations too often. And they're like, there's a big evil fire-breathing dragon. And now your players are like, it's probably just misunderstood. And then they wander up to the dragon. They're like, hey, dragon, how's it going? What's new? And you're like, and then the fire-breathing dragon burns you alive for your impertinence. You're like, what? And they're all like, what? Why? Like, well, it's a fire-breathing dragon. What do you expect? And they're like, well, you kind of set it up that way. That you know. Why would you do that to us? They'll be betrayed, or they might even... They're no longer following the expectations you do want them to have. Well, will derail your campaign. And that would be terrible. You don't want that. So you must be careful with the subverting of expectations. And that, yeah, players... Well, you know, it's good to not be too aware of the game, the situation, and all that meta-knowledge. Going too often to the whole subverting of the expectations will just leave them feeling lost and no investment. Well, that's not good either. What do I want to make? Let's make 2 of those. Marble fences. I'm gonna need a little more of this. And 2 of those. So yeah, gotta be careful that you don't subvert expectations so much that they stop, you know, having any. Which is bad. Which is bad. But again, you know, it's all about finding the balance. Like in most things, you want to avoid the extremes. Don't go too heavy either side. It's all just going to go terrible. There we go. Some iron now. How much steel do I have? Silver. Do I have any steel? I don't. I should make some steel. 10 steel ingots. Ah. And should get some carrots. There we go. It's the same with, you'll find in other media, right? Like, they may surprise you once or twice with things, but if a show, completely abandons all pretense of following any kind of rules or whatnot, yeah, you're just gonna end up... Oh, I should sell that thing before I forget. Just going to end up with the audience not being surprised anymore or caring anymore, because there we go. Yay! Apparently I can't sell this super prayer, but that's okay. Oh, I think this is the first time I will have used my super prayer. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Super prayer. That's 11. That's a good chunk. Oh, yes. That is a great prayer. $21, 33 silver. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I think the early ones I was getting maybe 10. It's very good. And now I can work on making those statues. Yeah. I need a polished brick marble. Let's carve up some of those. Alright. So we need to make the second silver statue, or, yeah, second... Oh no, it's a useless bronze statue! Stupid bronze statues. That was a waste! There we go. Let's study this marble. If it indeed would actually give me some blue knowledge, I would desperately like to study it. Alright, apparently does. Show me the blue knowledge. Ooh, that's taking a lot of work to study it. That gave me barely anything. It was a trick blue knowledge, apparently. A pittance blue knowledge. Which bothers me, since I used up a lot of my sweet, precious faith on that. Do I even have enough left to make... Yes, I do. There we are. There we are. So, yes, these would both give me oodles of points. I suspect I'm going to have to wait a week. Before I can actually take advantage of that, which is a shame. Oh well. Pumpkin's ready. Got more pumpkin seeds. Good. Which I kind of wanted. Alright, let's take a nap then. We're waiting on the donkey to show up. So we can test out our new autopsy table. With science! There we are. There we go. I think that's okay. Oh, I need another batch of onions. Could always ship marble, apparently. Alright, well then. Saving up points to study for that. Now I gotta save up my points. Yeah, I gotta save my points. To build. Oh. Might as well get ahead of the game and make my 2 grave sites. Stupid random logs. Yeah. Well, I don't like having these random logs. I wish there was a way to just get rid of some things. Like these logs. If I could just press a button and it would explode in a hail of wooden sparks. But I'm supposed to do that. I will need to just make, I don't know, some wood planks. Where'd that other log go? That's a serious question. Where did my other log go? Ah, there you are. Sneaky log. With your advanced stealth technologies. Come on, donkey. Where are you hiding? I need corpses. Friendly corpses. Looks like I hit my limit. And let's do 2 of those. There we are, perfect! And I've got enough spare wood on me to make a burning spot. Because I need to burn some guys. Because sometimes, it's not about where you bury people, but how on fire they are before you bury them. I should invest in some injections, now that I think about it. Yes. Because I think I can get 10 points now? Drink! There we are. Oh, this is a terrible corpse. No. Stick out the blood. And the fat. Alright. Well, I think we can do better. I think we can do amazing. There we are. Golden elixir, eh? Conical flasks. Water. Silver injection. Let's see if the website is a little more favorable to me right now. Oh, there we are. I think this fixed it? Nope. It did not. Well, that's... And I'll be honest, I don't really want to experiment. Because it seems like such a hassle. Did you finish writing a book? It's a green book. Which I guess I'll take. Alright, well, you know what? This guy is just gonna get burned. That is just simply too low a quality. There we are. Got lots of steel now. Pretty M's asking how long will I keep streaming? Oh, probably another hour at least. I usually go 2 hours or so when I stream. So you're wondering how long? Yeah, probably another hour, hour and a half. We'll see how things go. So we now got the night off. I can go as long as I'm not boring myself to death. Or boring you to death. Because then I'd have to bury you. And that's... I already do enough of burying bodies around here, thank you. Alright. Let's go visit... the merchant. Who should be back in town now. We've sold the requisite number of crates. Let's see what he thinks. There you are, merchant. Let's talk business. The sales have been made. Great. But now we have a decent share of the market. It's a perfect foothold for our plan. But we secure the support of the Royal Council. Getting full support. When you're ready, with my friend, I'll share the plan with you. How was the dinner? It was magnificent. We've gained some support in the Royal Council. For support. Alright. More plans. See what I'm saying? He was playing a game called Foxhole. Never heard of Foxhole. Tell me about it. Yes, there was anything else stand between you and the job. Everything you wanted. Marvelous. The head of the Royal Council isn't a member of the BogMod Club. But he has a weakness. What weakness? Charms. Charms, if you know what I mean. He means her huge gazongas. Oh. Oh, I see. I want to ask him what he means. Sometimes he gives him private concerts. Still get it. It's part of her little melody, so to speak. You know. So, moving on. His charm will convince him. And you're the kind of guy who could possibly get along with her. A simple yet elegant plan. Alright. It's a good dinner over the company of a woman. Alright, so I gotta get Miss Charm. Tell me, a salty fork? Need? The salty fork means a lot to me. It's one of two things that I found with my brother. At the town dump, and I found this fork. Give the great blast. I'm a very poor family. This fork made me who I am. I looked at it for hours, imagining what it's for. Left the town, discovered forks for eating, and learned lots of wonderful things. Alright. Alright, well, so we can't get the salty fork yet. Ooh, I need these, I think. Alright, so Miss Charm comes around on... Ah, she was around yesterday! Boo. Alright, so, let's see. Foxhole, 8% online top-down war game. Alright. Not quite my thing. When I do war games, they're grand strategy, usually. But I suppose I've enjoyed things like StarCraft, Age of Empires, and all those other wonderful games. Box of vegetables. Alright. So I got all my silk. Got some stories to clear out still. Let's take a nap. Let's double check the zombie didn't deliver anyone. No. Let's nap. Yeah, then we'll see what we need to do. Corpse. Yeah, I wouldn't get too worked up though about being worried that you might have missed things. I'm a very erratic streamer, all things considered. Oh, this is a much better body. By which I mean, of course, that yeah, it's yeah. I'm primarily just the YouTube streaming, or YouTube videos. Yeah, I'll take that body now. So, when I stream is a little more happenstance. Alright, so... There we go. There we are! 4 points. It's growing. Interesting. But he's talking a little more about this foxhole game. There's various maps. You got building and infantry and tanks and half tracks. And it's an interesting idea. I might have to. Oh, well, I'll take a peek. You never know sometimes when you'll find a game that just catches your eye, body slams your attention. Carrots. So I still have 2 more parts of my church to enhance, which I do want to do. Or, well, not the church, but the cathedral, I suppose. Which are, well, the fancy chairs. So, let's double... Ooh, good. Point of faith. And a story. Alright, fancy chairs. I need... There we go. 8 fancy... Or 8 good planks. 4 fancy planks. Ah, Man the Guns. The new Hearts of Iron DLC. Yes. I will admit, I like the other Paradox games more. I prefer... Because it feels like Hearts of Iron 4 always becomes an all or nothing type affair. So, that'll make me all the wood I need to make 2 benches. Ah, jointing. So it's more complex parts, which means I need more regular parts, which means I need more iron. Yeah, I was watching one of the streams. One thing I do love about Paradox is how they have the developers stream a lot about what they're doing and they're playing at the game and all that sort of stuff, which is cool. I like that element of things. There we are. But yeah, Hearts of Iron always seems like it comes across. I mean, once you've hit maximum world tension, it's just everyone fighting everybody until there's only one person left. Not quite what I want. But basically, since you have to, have the game play out in the span of, 1 decade worth of time, compared to the centuries you get with the others, I guess it's more understandable. Ooh. A friendly corpse. I'm just going to put it in there for now. Ah, yes. Crusader Kings 2, definitely. Wonderful series. Wonderful game. I should stream that at some point. Maybe that'll be my next thing. I'll do a random Crusader Kings 2 stream after I finish with this. Not sure though what I will do. One, two, three. Alright. So I need 8 jointing. So I'm gonna need 14 more fancy planks. Oh. There. And I will need more fancy jointing options, which is fine. Let's see. Warhammer Chaos Bane. Never heard of it. Actually, I've never played any of the... No, that's not true. Let's say I've never played any of the more action-style Warhammer games. And that's not true. I played Space Marine? Can you, Oops, sorry, buddy. Can you not... get in there. Can you not make more pumpkins? There we are. But I've not done the, well, I've always liked the Warhammer setting. It's just ridiculous enough to be properly enjoyable. And it is, indeed, very ridiculous at times. Now, what am I making? There we are. That should be... Where's my other wooden joints? We did the math wrong. The monster math. Oh, I like Diablo. Well, if it's like Diablo, I'm sure it would be a fun game to play. Ah, Diablo. Another game just ridiculous enough at times. Don't want to let my corpse get, you know, rotten. There we go. Properly stored. a nap. They're saying that he plays all kind. Well, yes, I play a variety of games too. I mean, yes, I do love my strategy games. Though I have to admit, I was playing the newest Civilization game, Civilization 6 just came with an expansion recently. I found it lackluster, especially for the price tag. More faith, thank you. Alright. Oh, I need the fancy beams. Nope, that's not it. I thought I grabbed my... Alright. Yeah, the weather effects are nice, but it didn't add much. Comparatively, I love how much the yes, Paradox has a much more regular expansion model, but I find their stuff has definitely changed the nature of the gameplay a whole lot more than the Civilization series tends to do with theirs. I think part of the difference is that in the Civilization series, they really want to make sure there's a degree of balance, and they don't care about that nearly as much. Some unbalanced situations are perfectly fine for them. Just double check. Any other spots open up? Nope. Come on. There we go. Rodeo was saying he liked Diablo 2 when he was a kid. You know, I quite enjoyed Diablo as well. It's a terrible corpse. That one I'm going to burn. This one I'll use. I can agree. While given how long they put into it, I can definitely agree with the sentiment. Like you feel like there should have done more. It was still a solid game, and I certainly had fun with it. But I can understand the sentiment that it didn't. It didn't feel like it needed to be at work for a decade. And then put... Yeah... 312, still good. And tomorrow is prayer day, and then the day after we can chat with Ms. Charm again. You know, I can definitely understand the sentiment. Like, you feel like, with how little comparatively seemed to happen, that they could have, you know, done that in, like... Ink. Figured to have that there. But yeah, no, you know, in some ways you feel like with how little things seem to change. I mean, the art style, graphics got better, of course. And, the same. It's the same basic gameplay loop. It's something like 3 years of development, right? Not a decade. Not enough. All right. Now to burn that corpse. Because you are a terrible corpse. I actually did like the classes, though, in Diablo 3. I liked... What was it? Sorceress? Wizard? Sorcerer? Whoever got the super laser. I loved that super laser attack. Oh, it made me happy. It made me very happy. I didn't like the expansion so much. It seemed very arbitrary. That, you couldn't stab the quote-unquote Angel of Death for reasons. They just kind of established, oh, no, you can't hurt him. He's special. For no... just kind of came out of nowhere when you were already be like, I suplexed the personification of, like, half the universe. I should be able to take that guy on. I don't play any games on my phone. So the mobile market has no interest to me. It's all about the fancy PC market. Though I understand, their thinking behind it, because the mobile market is just more profitable. A sad but true fact of things. Alright. Back to working on you. Joints. I agree. It would be nice if Warhammer could, or someone could step in and fill that Diablo-shaped void. Since they're apparently not going to be making a Diablo 4, I suppose. There we are. Hey, look, it's church day. And speak of the church, it's Churchman himself. Just in time for you to enhance the church just that little bit more. That just let me just automatically replace. That's a shame. Yeah, I know. I heard about the response that they got when they announced the mobile thing at BlizzCon or whatever. Yeah, it's not the right venue for it. It felt to me, at least. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is pretty darn acceptable. Solidly mediocre, folks. But I suppose the general refrain now is that Blizzard is just moving away from being a you know, a gamers company to a business company. Where it's not about making a great product, it's about making good money for the company. So next day is Ms. Charm, but I do want to study. Oh, I should get so much blue knowledge out of this. I will ache with blue knowledge. Alright, so. Blunk. 10 points. I need more science, though. Are. Okay, take my special knowledge boosting technologies. Or my special knowledge boosting pie. How much did I get? 100 points! That is excellent. I'll take another 100, please. $295. Wonderful. So now we will take the superpower of faith. Yay. Leaving us with 45 points, huh? Can I get anything for 45 points? Make strong alcohol. Alcohol distiller. Create biz. Alright. Damask swords, eh? Nope, can't make those. I'm close to having the tech to make that. Gather diamonds. Maybe, yeah, maybe. I do need diamonds soon. Surgery. Alright. Well, we've got the power of the confessional 2 and the stone church shrine. Which I definitely gonna look into. So I'm saying the last good RPG I played was Kingdom Come Deliverance. The last good RPG I played was... There we are, Stone Church Shrine. Oh, two regular bronze statues. Okay. What church shrine? Bronze church shrine. Confessional 2. 14, 4, and 6. Oh, 7 points, though. I think I'll start off with the Stone Church Shrine. 4 beams. 2 marble statues. 424. Dragon Quest XI was an acceptable RPG. It certainly didn't try to break new ground. And it certainly had some terrible all-over-the-place storytelling. Yeah. Which I guess isn't a very good review of it all. Ooh, look, I have 2 bronze statues. And now, I forgot what else I needed. See, that's why this game is, well, this is what keeps the game from being great. Let's just say, because I don't call this a bad game, because I don't think it is. But it's certainly not a great game. 4 complex parts and 4 beams. Okay. Nope. There we are. 4 beams. Trails of Cold Steel 2 was an excellent game. Had a lot of fun with that one. Though I remain leery about their choice of direction for the main character. I'm waiting on bated breath on news about the possibility of the 3rd coming to PC. So, replace you guys, huh? Or, let's just remove one of these guys then. There you are. There we go. A 61-point church. Very nice. 12? Yeah, we're going to be scoring oodles of points now. Although I remain in deep need of a regular way to score more blue knowledge. I keep meaning... Oh, I've been playing... So I've been... I recently started to replay, speaking of Warhammer stuff, Dawn of War 2. Inspired because I was playing Battlefield Gothic 2. But I also found out about a thing called RPG Limit Break. Which is a whole bunch of RPG speedrunning. Now that, I have been watching old games of that and been like, oh... Nostalgia. Sweet, wonderful nostalgia. How I've missed thee. It's got me in a mood to play some of the old classics. Like Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, Grandia. Oh, there's a lot of old games. And I hear the Chrono Trigger PC port on Steam is finally, after numerous patches, has gotten back to a point where it's fun. Which is, you know, a perk, I'd say. The Dead Horse. There we are. I miss Charm. Alright. Oh yeah, have you ever done any marketing? Like, tell me, I need you to promote my company in the town. So that you are like Graveyard Veggies. Now they help you stay beautiful. Graveyard Veggies. The graveyard is a sacred place and our vegetables are really good. I can pay you. Like some jewelry. Stole fashion rings and earrings. Nicely, maybe you could make some jewelry for me. The graveyard motif, and I'll promote your company. Makes a lot of it in the town. Alright. I'm gonna make the jewelry. Alright. I'm saying he wishes he can get into JRPGs, but he just doesn't like the art style or the stories. Well, I was about to say, there's so many JRPGs. The art style is going to keep changing and being different. If you don't like the stories, though, that's always the sort of thing. Again, it's a huge variety of stories. I suppose it all depends on what you're into. So, if I want to make jewelry, though... what do I need for jewelry? I need a diamond and gold jewelry. Well, I can make the gold jewelry right now. You know what? I'm even going to go so far as to do that. Making a jewelries. Yay! Now, getting my hands on a diamond, though, that might be a bit trickier. If you don't, yeah, So Dragon Quest XI, which you're talking about, you just got. I thought the companions were probably, while there were some weird issues with them, by and large the companions were the better part of the game. One character, Rab, although there's a few parts where they needlessly make weird jokey elements out of him, going with the whole dirty old man angle. By and large, yeah, no, definitely he would be. The companions are the most interesting part. Definitely better than the issues that are with the. They made some really weird story choices in that game. Just very weird. Alright, so I need diamonds. To get diamonds, I need... There's a technology for that. I need 50 blue knowledge. The enemies in Dragon Quest are very classically Dragon Quest. Very Akira Toriyama. Blue book? No, it's a red book. Boo on red. Well, I mean, it's my channel. I can always hawk my own stuff. If you are interested in Dragon Quest XI, I did a playthrough of it, which you are, of course, welcome to read, or not read, but welcome to watch on my site. Yay! Can I make... I need some blue knowledge. Can I think I can buy blue knowledge. Yes, the astrologer sells books on the moon day, which is a ways away yet. But an opportunity to get something going there. Ah, yes, you like the Western style animation and artistry. Fair enough. Let's get a confessional 2 going. Let's try making confessional 2. 14, 4, and 6. Alright. Is the story in Elder Scrolls that dark? I don't remember it. I only really ever played Arena. I don't remember it being particularly dark. So first things first, let's make some of those. Make more nails, and I need more of that. There we are, with the 4 joints. Alright, it was 646. Oh, I can't remember what parts I needed. Complex parts. 6 complex parts. And what was that? 6 complex and 14 of the planks. I can make this. I can do this. I don't know, lots of. I feel like lots of RPGs have, where darkness isn't necessarily the main story thrust. There will be a lot of like weird, dark elements showing up in the side quests and that sort of, or like that'll fridge horror as it's called, right? Where you read about the thing, you're like, that makes sense, and then you think about it a bit more, and an hour later, like, hey, wait a minute, those are some terrible implications. We're gonna get our fancy new confessional, everyone! It'll be great! I love confessionals. They're the confessiest. There we are. Alright, you do not fit there. So, looks like it'll be one of those replace type situations. Blah. Time to go, cheap ass wooden confessional. There we go. 63-point church. Our church is suddenly getting churchier. But it is now time for the naps. Actually, I'm going to put away some of these story accumulations. Just to clear up the inventory a bit. Inventory, a little too small in this game as well. Waiting on Blue Day so we can get that sweet knowledge. Which is... now? Nope, nope, nope. Not for a while. I don't know what to do then. Well, actually, I believe if I just polish some more marble, I can get a couple points of blue knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which will get me the gems technology. Yay! Okay. Now, how do I get gems? Ooh, I think there was a diamond spot in the terrible dungeon of death. Yeah, so you know what? We haven't been to that dungeon of death in a while. Not since I cleared it out. Yeah, I know you want your fancy sword. Now, where was the diamond? I'm fairly certain there was a diamond. As you can see, I've already murdered all the critters in here. Which should make finding the diamond all the easier. Torture implements, racks. You know, that I think about it, the fresh blood down here is a little weird. I think I, as the graveyard keeper, would know if people were being dragged in here to be tortured. But also, I feel like the Inquisitor would have some very strongly worded words if he were to know what was going on down here. Alright. Snake! Alright, well, let's talk to Snake. About getting deeper into the dungeon of death. The Death Den, if you will. Still, I feel like there was a diamond spot I passed by at some point. About that necklace, about my sword. Well then, fine, Snake, but I still think there's a diamond. So, I'm gonna poke around a little bit more. Also, for whatever reason, was under the impression that this place refilled with threats, but I guess not. Never keep your eyes peeled for diamonds. Wonderful diamonds. Right. That's the room. Maybe that's where the diamonds were. Or maybe not. Diamonds, where are you? Alright. It's a shame. Yeah, dark design desk. I've skulled the place up as much as one can. You know what I'll do? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, great, wonderful internet. It looks like it's working. Well, my internet obviously was working, but I mean, the website is working. Ah, there's starting at level 8. You can find a diamond. Well, let's. You know what? Because I thought I'd found diamonds. Now this thing says there are diamonds, but they start at level 8. We checked at levels 9 and 10. Level 8. We're gonna give it another shot. Oh, I'm so happy that that's working again. Come to me, diamonds. Come to me. You're not diamond. There it is! I knew it! Diamonds! Yay! 4 fancy diamonds. Which means I can make the jewelry. Oh, Miss Charm will be so happy when I give her beautiful fancy diamonds. She'll be like, oh, diamonds, I love them. It's graveyard themed diamonds. And so that goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Let's go back in there. Yeah, you know what? I need another box. Yeah! Boxes. The name sounds familiar from software, but I can't name anything off the top of my head from it. All right, so I got the jewelry. Good. Boop. Put that in there for now. All right, good. Excellent. Alright, so if I want to make a damask sword, I need I need 50 more blue knowledge. Oh, Dark Souls. I played Dark Souls. Not a lot, but I have played it. It's definitely one of those games where you gotta kind of be like in the right mood for it. Oops. No! Get back to work. No. There we are. So here's the next game. It's basically a mix between Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Except, wasn't there a game like that? Neo or... I feel like there's a game that came out that was already like that. But I might just have the brain madness. Yeah, well, let's bury some more bodies. Bring me corpses, donkey. Hey, well, might as well craft some marble while I'm at it. I mean, it is a source of blue knowledge. Not a lot of blue knowledge, but some. Alright, let's make some more. Well, let's take it out. I'm almost able to go visit him. I want that sweet blue knowledge. Even if I'm going to have to buy it. Which, of course, slows me down from my gold gathering mission. But I think it will be worth it in the end. Did you bring me a nice corpse today? Or a bad, worthless corpse? Worthless. Let's see. So I was right. There was a similar game. Neo was the game I was thinking of. Different company though, and presumably not as good. I mean, you can only say so much though about games that kind of. Let's do one of these. Actually, let's make... Make some beams too while I'm at it. There we go. Ooh, there we are. Oh yeah, I forgot that I could just... I could ship marble. Tempting. But it is time to buy some books. Hopefully, knowledge books aren't going to be too expensive. But we should stop off here on the way. See what my income is at. Another $1.30. Yeah. All right. Ooh. But, you know, I've looked at about it. It seems interesting to me. But what I would really love, and I've looked a bit for it, kind of a sim game, where you are like a fantasy tavern keeper. I think that could be neat. And like, you know, you spend your days chatting with adventurers. You can give them advice, which may help them succeed, may help them fail. You can, you know, build themes to your tavern, and you can, what you decide to sell would change the clientele, right? So you could stock up on fancy wines, which would get you more elf visitations, or, you know, various brews, which might get you more dwarves. All right, so it's a blue book. Yoink! Yes. 15 silver for 75 points. Yes, please. All right, excellent. So now we can get the skilled casting. I hope he replenishes those every week. At 15, with what my income is, 15 silver is a pittance. But yeah, no. I've even thought about like I played around with RPG Maker a bit. I was like, oh, you know what, I could, because I like to be creative. I love just indulging, you know, creativity, and like I'd never not that I'd ever necessarily like want to make a game, but it's fun to like pretend to make a game, I guess. I was like, oh, I could play around with this. I could make I could create what I wanted on my own. Alright, so we got the knowledge. We can make the swords for Snick. He wants a damask sword. A damask sword would be good for us as well, mind you. It's actually been a fairly productive session, now that I think about it. Yeah, I agree. That kind of game would entirely succeed or fail entirely based on the story that went into it, right? The adventurous stuff that they talked about, and obviously you'd want to have like when I talk about things like, your choices could lead them to success or failure, right? You wouldn't want it to be too obvious, but you could do things like you'd have like an adventuring party that would have visited several times over the course of the game, right? So that you've had a chance to kind of build up a rapport with them and that sort of stuff, and then maybe you give some advice or you make a suggestion, right? Or you don't have a particular thing when they come visit, whatever, and then they stop showing up, right? They're like, we're gonna go fight the evil dragon, and you're like, yeah, kick that dragon's butt. Let's all get drunk beforehand or whatever. Or you're like, evil dragon, you should definitely stop by the sacred mountain of Mount whatever and get the sacred magic water before you do that. And if they don't do that, right, maybe they stop showing up, with the implication, of course, being they're dead. Now that would make for a fun game. A neat game, dare I say. Alright, let's slap down our next gravesite. Now, where do I want to put this guy? There. My personal view on it would have to try and capture the same thing like Stardew Valley, right? Had a great thing, right? Where where it had a little bit of action, but it was really about the story. The mechanics were pretty basic, all in all. In this game, there's a little bit of action. I can fight monsters in a dungeon, but it's certainly not about that in any way, shape, or form. Such a game would have to be the same thing. Have you ever played Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon or any of those kind of games? Reciteer, perhaps? Right. I was going to do The Prayering. We got 63 points now. Show me the money, in a literal sense. Church is pretty great. I've made it a great church. Yeah, look at it. Look at all that faith. Faith. Yes. Get that money. Oh, yes. That covered all of the blue knowledge I bought this week. Ooh. Yeah. Going into this game, you really want to kind of know. You could really get mired up in a lot of nitty-gritty stuff to slow you down in this game if you didn't know what you were doing. And you're probably not going to know what you're doing without looking to the internet. Alright, so, there we go. I can make one damask sword. Boop. Alright, well, this one is going to be mine. Alright, so I need to make a steel sword, which I think I make here. Yes, I need steel. Steel parts. Alright. Time for a nap. Let those steel parts steel, I suppose. Oh, I loved Stardew Valley. It had just the right mix of interacting with people and learning their stories a bit. I mean, yeah, more dialogue would certainly have been nice. But I felt it had a great balance. Which is probably why it did so amazingly well in terms of sales. Definitely an amazing breakout hit. Yes, Reciteer. It's the premise is I think I got the name right. You're like a shopkeeper and you're in debt and you gotta sell stuff, but you like adventure on the side so you can sell stuff in a fantasy setting. I think that's what it is. Alright. So I've got lots of seeds. There you go. Just make all the stuff. Alright, so I need to make more gold. Alright. At least if I'm going to make more gold jewelry that way. I do want to. Alright, game. What is the secret of gold? Gold? Gold nuggets. Yes, that's what I want to find out about. Alright. Do I have any spare gold? Sulfur. Gold nuggets. How much gold do I need to make a gold? I need 2 gold nuggets. Alright. And I can apparently get more the occasional gold by smashing stuff here. Silver. Iron. Silver. Iron. Silver. Silver. Ugh, no luck. Pity. Pit. Yeah. Now, I think there's actually a tech related. Oh! I need to go. I need to go give Ms. Charm, there we are, her bejewelering. No luck on the gold. Oh, I think there's a tech related to this, actually. Yes, the scent of gold. You can find precious metals and ores more often, but it's still a matter of luck and energy. Fair enough. Ah, yes. Just not having enough time. Oh, brilliant. I sympathize with that one. There's just never, ever enough time to do all the things. And a lot of games, especially JRPGs, can definitely be a time investment now that we talk about it. Is Miss Charm here? There's Miss Charm. Hello, here's some jewelry. That looks so nice. That's so fresh. Graveyard fresh. One of them to the noble ladies in town. What about from my company? What about your vegetables too? Yay! I can even buy jewelry off her. Or perfume. Yay. Alright, so that's that part done. Tomorrow's merchant, day after is snake. I'd love to get my hands on some more gold, though. Then I can give him a damask sword, and keep a damask sword for myself to fight the monsters with. Alright, take those. Come on, gold! Fingers crossed! I think a lot of Dragon Quest, or part of its appeal, lies in it has a certain amount of nostalgia. At least certainly it has, that's part of it to me. Ugh. No luck on gold. Oh, that would have been great, though. If we'd gotten some gold, really done well advancing the plute. So, there we are, steel sword. Alright. Let's see, tomorrow's merchant day. The merchant sells jewelry. I could buy one more jewelry off him, which would give me the 3 necessary. I think I'm going to do that. Rather than wait around for luck. No. Let's make our own luck. With money. The best kind of luck. There we are. Now we can sleep. I'm curious, since you ended up picking up, have you tried any of the Final Fantasy games? Very classical JRPG right there. I need more filch and nails, eh? There we go. The filch. Oodles of nails. No, I can definitely understand the how the companions and well, I guess companions would kind of tie into the story, right? Because they're going to be your long-term kind of interaction with things. Whereas visiting a particular town may have a temporary story element, but it's not going to have it's not going to impact the broader, longer game. Whereas your companions are going to be with you forever. All right. Time to get that jewelry. Time to cook those pumpkins. We'll have 2 Damask swords. You haven't played a single Final Fantasy. That is... Well, for someone who plays RPGs, that's I'd almost call that impressive. It's probably about as famous an RPG series as you can get, though... I suppose, if you're more of the Western, things like Mass Effect might be more well-known. Ah, yes, we have Miss Charm's support. She'll take care of the head of the royal court. Yes. All right. I did that salty fork, but apparently he won't give it to me. And I'll buy one of those. Grape seeds, royal fishes. I mean, 50 silver's a lot, but it was worth it. Not much there. It's the vegetables that really sell. Alright, so something else has to progress plot-wise before he'll be turning over anything to me, it looks like. Still, 90 points. We are nearing the end of his storyline, I suspect. So let's sell the... sell that. You know, I own Dragon Age. I've never gotten around to playing it. There we are. I've got 2 Damask swords. Right, perfect. So now I should have, inventory-wise. Yep, good. Snake comes out tomorrow. Which means in the meanwhile, I might as well look into enhancing the church. Ooh. Sure, I'll take one of those. With a stone church shrine? Yeah, stone church shrine. 4 beams, 4 complex parts, 4 beams, 4 complex parts. 2 cheap-ass statues. Although I've heard good things about the Dragon Age series. It's on the list of those things I've had friends recommend to me, and it's like, yes, I think that would be great to play. Once I have the time. Now, do I have 1 statue. New carved statue. There we are. I need 4 beams. And the parts. There we go. I can do that tomorrow. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on Anthem, speaking of it, now that you bring up the game. I don't know. I haven't looked into it since... I haven't really looked at much of BioWare's stuff since Mass Effect 3 finished. Truth be told. I only got into the series because it was one of those... Mass Effect 1 and 2 had already launched before I got into the whole Mass Effect series. And it was only because, you know, all of my friends were talking up the amazing quality of the game and the stories and all that sort of stuff that I got into it. So it'd probably be another one of those instances where I'd kind of want to wait. I'll wait for somebody to tell me a little bit more about when BioWare is doing good stuff again before I worry too much about it. Do I want to invest in a 3rd zombie farm? I kind of feel like I want to invest in a 3rd zombie farm. But first things first. There's a man in my... I'm going to take a nap first. There's going to be a man in my basement who wants a fancy magic knife. And who am I to reject a man who wants a fancy magic knife? Living in my basement. Well, he doesn't live in my basement, but he creeps into my basement to hang out on this pool of blood and whatnot. Here, the Damask sword. That's a nice sword. Timing's perfect. Just kidding. I've been following you for a while. So where you have the sword. And my followers, they've gathered here to behold my power. Is that real blood? This place looks scary. Oh, sure, it's a good idea. Yeah, you know, all these skulls. Are we the baddies? So I need to kill you with this sword, and then you shall return to life once more. Let's sink to it. He must be so powerful. We should worship him. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to be stabbed. Boo. You're the power of life and death. That merely words to me. For me, be immortal. Blah. 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 Well, I am definitely dead. I have died. Son of a... Let's get back to Snake. Damn it, Snake. It would really teach you a lesson if I didn't come back. And his father's just like, he just shanked that poor man. Poor guy. Hey guys. I'm back. You can't kill me. That's why they lied to you. But I will never lie to you. There's some missing words in there, Snake. Shall our glorious conquest will commence? There he is. He's alive. He's immortal. Behold my first disciple. I won't await my orders. My life will never be the same. Heil Snake! Do we still need to go to church? He's right, the Tony's changed. I like the way you did that whole death scene. It was so dramatic. I didn't have much choice in the matter, Snake. How are we down here? I'm a little testy after being stabbed. Prep, but I'm your man. Alright, well. The ritual. The necklace. If I go downstairs... Well, hold on a second. I will use the power of the internet again, now that it's working. Snake. 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 Snake! Alright, break the seal, got the necklace, got the Necronomicon, got the tools, got the Dark Church, got the sword. Ah, there we are. Alright. Alright. That shouldn't take too long. Still got my Damask sword, which does all the damage. Look at me cleave through the air with that. I look pretty darn cool with that sword. Oh, so did you finish writing a book? Please be a blue book. It is a blue book. Lucky me! Oops. Yay. 71 points! Yay! Alright. Ooh. What do I want now, then? I'm a little giddy. Giddy for science. Martial skill seems like it might be the best option. I'm so refreshed. Finally! Do you mean to say every time how refreshed you are? I do, thank you. Stop watching me sleep. It's bad enough I don't have a change of clothes. What are you doing here? We got a big problem. A vampire just headed for your graveyard. He's going to kill me and probably burn down your church too. What's a vampire? Are you a vampire? Okay, I got carried away showing off all my powers of life and death. Just turned out to be dumb and chatty. It's so hard to find good help these days. Subtract you the witch hill on the road to the graveyard. It looked like an accident. Down the brothel. Time, but not much. Witch hill right up the road. Alright. Now, let's go check on him. Ooh, I feel like we're advancing the plot. The best kind of thing to advance. Alright, where are you hiding out at, Snick? There you are. Bring a wooden plank. Why should I have brought that? Because you to bring one. No, you didn't. Whatever, just bring it. Hurry up. Alright, alright. Fine. You don't need to yell at me. I have sensitive feelings. Alright, wooden plank time. This will allow me to get deeper into the dungeon, apparently. Alright, so what do we got? Beams, filch. Wooden plank. Yoink! Ah, yes. There's definitely that weird, he's talking about, Brody Adams is talking about, you know, games and expectations. There's that weird kind of switch around, right, where you expect a game to be dumb or boring, and you know, because you don't have this preconceived notion of what it's supposed to be like, it has a chance to impress you on its own level, rather than having to live up to your expectations. Everything's ready. You're lucky he's not here yet. Just wait. How long do we need to wait? How long is he spending at a brothel? Just a little longer. Are you sure that he's coming? I am starving to death. Just need to be patient. No human can spend... I made that comment. No human can spend this much time in a brothel. Well, maybe he's not human. Maybe the vampire hunter, he's a vampire. As in a hunter who happens to also be a vampire. I think it's a sake. Just calm down. Keep calm. You're immortal. You can't starve to death. Get ready. One chance at this. I love Sedquist, just in and out. And we crushed him. I think that was speaking of The Witcher 3, I think that was supposed to be Geralt. Or a reference, or a shout out, or whatever you want to put it. Great hunter, undefeated warrior. Ha! Nice of him to bring his medallion. Now we get into the deepest part of the dungeon. What's next? Clear the body, clear the path. In the dungeon. Yeah, just a fun task. We're a good team. Alright. He is very smashed. Yay, the Hunter's Medallion! Well, you know what they say. Destroy the evidence. Conveniently. And now no one will know what happened to the vampire hunter. Yes, Brody, I do think that was Geralt. Or Geralter. The guy from Witcher 3. He had the swords, it looked like he had his horse. He had that gray beard thing going. He spent a lot of time at a brothel. I think it was a reference. A shout out, if you will. Which amuses me to no end. Now here's the question. Can I get to the lower levels on my own? Or do I still need him to be like, wiggity waggity, with the medallion? Well, let's find out. I like in games too. They're a little tongue-in-cheek. Like, not all games can pull it off, but you know, games like this, which are a little more comedic, can definitely have that kind of tongue-in-cheek humor with their references and their shout-outs and things of that nature. Alright. Yeah! Level 11, baby. Gotta be on my toes. Knows what's down here. Granite, life powder. Ooh, it dropped life powder. Neat. Ah, yes. Whenever they make a show after a game you've been a fan of, it's always a dicey prospect. Ooh. One shot. Nice. Two shot those guys. Roll this little fellow. Two shot. Nice. Some wheat seeds. I don't need the stone. I don't need the filch. Orange jelly I can skip. Go to the ash and the bat wings. Little scrap. The rest I'll hold on. Salt I can get rid of. Rest I'll hold on to for now. Come at me, bat! Ah, come on! Get over here. One, two, three. Yay. More wheat seeds. Ooh, a heal potion. Excellent. Ooh, what the? It's a fancy blue powder. I do want that blue powder. Bat wings. Lentil seeds. Look at all these powders. Powders are hard to find normally, you know? Let's take a little... Alright, well, I'd ultimately get rid of that. Little scrap can go. Yes. Powder, toxic powder. Silver lentil. We'll get rid of the silver lentil. Ceramic bowls. Don't need those. I can make those easy. Beet seeds, huh? Wheat, beet. Normal cookie pie. Come at me, slimes! I'll drink my healing potion. I might need to make a second... Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a new trip into here. I don't know, it's hard to say. I think, there's a lot of different factors in going into... Well, the gaming market is so diverse. I'm not sure if I'd ever say that the quality has gone down. There's certainly been some dumb stories in early games. I am, however, happy that I can finally start to go down those tunnels again. And... Oh, it's almost a blue day. First of all, drop off the powders. And the stories. There's the stories. only have one Batwing left. Interesting. There's the graphite. There's my powders. Yes. And I feel like a lot of companies have. I feel like they found the. What's the word I'm looking for? The right formula, and they're going to converge at a point, and then it's going to stop being the thing that sells well, and then they'll diverge again for a while, and then reconverge. Feels like that's kind of how. Well, you know, industries are always cyclical. In that way. Alright, so we'll drop off the seeds. Alright, dropped off the seeds. It's another crate of delicious pumpkins. People love my pumpkins. Yeah, I feel like I don't need to carry around my hunter's medallion so much anymore. Let's put that and that away. Alright. Well, we're going to try and get more blue knowledge before we finish the game. Well, not finish the game, but finish today's recording. I've gone 2.5 hours. I think it's about time. Talking about why characters in third games sometimes don't always have the same appeal. Brody Adams bringing up the idea that the characters in the third Witcher game feeling a little more boring. Now, I can't speak about those specific games. I haven't played them. But I do have I have thought about that whole subject. And part of what I think about is that in like the first game in the series, they don't know what people are going to like. So, you know, they have to experiment, they have to try different things. And then by the third game, they think they figured out what people want. And they put that in. But because of the lost diversity, the diversity element was part of what kept the various draw of some of the characters. Without it, it hurts. So, yes, he sells them again. Oh, if only I'd known this earlier. Yes. Oh, 146 points. Oh, Sword Master. It's a shame if I look cool with your sword. You become big and strong, +1 damage and defense. You know, I'm gonna take that. It's a good start, I think. Oh, actually don't have enough red knowledge now for once. That's rare. I'll take it. Now that I can get 75 points guaranteed a week, I'm a little less concerned. How about that? A little less concerned about where I'm spending my points. I've got solid income again. 7.5. Yeah, we're definitely making money now. I think a third zombie might be in order, though. Well, since I'm here, I'm going to sell that certificate. Don't ask about where I got this burial certificate. So you're not from any vampire hunters. No, that'd be absurd. Absurd. No, that, brilliant. I will definitely agree with that. Graphics do not make a game. They can be a nice perk. But the fact that a lot of retro games or just sprite-based games can be so appealing. It's all about the guts of a game, not just like, you know, the graphics. We're just gonna wait for it to finish that latest patch of pumpkins, which is almost done with. Get that sold. And then I think we're gonna call it for the night. There we go. The crate of veggies on its way. Yay. Actually, while I'm here, what else do they sell? Let's see, 32 pumpkins. Yeah, it's just the most efficient to do pumpkins. So maybe I will invest in a third zombie farm. 5, 3, 10. I'm gonna get this started now, and then we'll save. Or else I will probably forget about it. Oh, it's the wrong planks! Actually, I have lots of those. That shouldn't be an issue. There we are. Look. Just seen another zombo. Oh, I suppose I need to upgrade it, now that I think about it. Oh, okay. I'm going to need to upgrade those. Oh, well. We can work on that later. So, I'm going to take a little nap here. Thank you, Birdiams, for hanging out during the stream and chatting with me. I did enjoy it. Thank you to everyone, of course, who watches afterwards. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. No promises when I'll stream next. It's very erratic, as I mentioned. If you are feeling generous, you're, of course, welcome to always follow me on Twitter or support me on Patreon. But otherwise, I hope you all have a great evening. And I'll talk to you all soon for more. With more Graveyard Keeper hopefully coming next week. Talk to you soon.